The Leadership Fresno program aims to equip and educate current leaders in our community to get more involved in the issues and areas that our city needs most.
It's a great preparation and a great opportunity to understand the complexities of leadership, to see the various opportunities in leadership in a large metropolitan and agricultural area like Fresno is.
If you have your heart in Fresno, it is a great program. Know how you can contribute in Fresno and make it a better place.
Well, we at the Chamber believe that a leadership program is essential for any Chamber of Commerce. I think in order to create a strong business community, we need to groom the leaders of tomorrow, and we take that as a very serious responsibility of our organization.
Somebody asked me about Leadership Fresno. I describe it as the best possible tour that you could get of our city. Everything that you can see on the upfront, as well as everything behind closed doors and all the great inner workings of town.
It really buoyed my faith and my optimism in this community. It caused me to redouble my commitment to this place. It really helped me establish long-lasting professional and personal friendships that I still carry to this day.
It was just a great way to connect with the movers and shakers, and also to get a good sense of what the city was all about, especially some of the greatest needs of the city and what they were, and how I could make a difference.
I think the best thing about the Leadership Fresno program is that the program gets the absolute best people to come and talk to us, that are the heads of their organization and that are in charge of their departments, so that we can hear straight from the source how their organizations are run and how they can be improved.
As an individual who's lived here all his life, I believe that I knew what Fresno was all about, and that was untrue. Until I went through the Leadership Fresno program, I did not have awareness about certain issues such as art and culture, health and human services. I think as a professional you get stuck in your own little world, and this opens up your eyes to different venues and aspects of our community.
I think it's the beginning place for so many of us who thought we would like to serve or be in some kind of leadership, but didn't quite know how to start and how to understand the really big picture. Leadership Fresno did that.
One of the things I learned is just how interesting and complex and diverse a city Fresno is. Every class day, I just felt like it was water on a dry sponge. I was learning about aspects of the community that I had no information about, and it just honestly, it quenched that thirst of wanting to know more about the place in which I live.
It got me involved a little bit further into the different areas that I could specifically impact.
I just think it was a beginning for me that I think opened an awful lot of doors of service and opportunity for years to come.
The Leadership Fresno program over the last 32 years has dramatically impacted this city. You can look around and see footprints of Leadership Fresno. We now have a Welcome to Fresno sign. We have revitalized several nonprofit organizations and impacted the education community in incredible ways.
I think the best thing about Leadership Fresno is, first of all, learning so much about this place and things that you would never learn about just in your daily life. But secondly, and every bit as important, it's the relationships you develop. You spend a solid year with people who are every bit as excited and dedicated to Fresno as you are, and those are lasting personal and professional relationships, honestly, that to this day I still maintain, and it all started at Leadership Fresno.
You not only learn the mechanics and sort of the science and the art of leadership, but you also develop peer relationships and friendships and a trust factor in others that really is available to you all through the rest of your life.
It really is like family, and that's the way it was for me in class 15.
Someone should apply for Leadership Fresno if they are looking to get more educated and more involved in our great city, and if they're looking for ways to connect to other like-minded individuals with a purpose and a passion to better our community.
I think it is a prerequisite to learning leadership, learning the opportunities and the challenges of this region. This is a unique region, 5th largest city in the state of California, right in the center of the most productive ag land on the planet.
Someone should consider applying for Leadership Fresno if they want to make a difference in their community. So many times people have lived here their whole lives and they haven't learned about what makes our healthcare community tick, or our law enforcement work, or the decisions that our elected officials make every day. In order to get that broad education on how Fresno works, Leadership Fresno is the place to be.
If you're even remotely interested in being a part of continuing to improve Fresno, if you're remotely interested in being a part of solutions and not just sitting back and complaining about things, then Leadership Fresno is for you.